friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Spring with Spring Soulful Home. I'm so glad that you're joining me today. In today's video, I will be doing some Monday motivation, and today's video is extra special as I'm doing a collaboration with one of my really great and sweet friends, Gigi, also known as Thoughtful Savvy Mom. She also does have some printable spreadsheets to help keep you organized with all your to-do lists. You can check out her website. I will also have her YouTube video link in my description box, so please be sure to check her video out as well, and her channel. She also has really great inspirational cleaning videos, as well as some really great recipes. I recently tried her arroz con pollo, which is amazing, so I would definitely check that video out as well. And again, I do thank you all so much for joining me today. You can also find me on Instagram. My handle is Spring Soulful Home, and I hope that today's video will bring you all the motivation that you need just to get your homes nice and tidy for the week. Alright, so in today's video I'm just hitting some of my, I would call them like hot spots of areas that tend to get more messy, especially with, you know, having 6 children at home, and which is usually our family room and kitchen area. I definitely wanted to just give everything a nice cleaning and get it all freshened up for the day. And one of the things that I like to do at least on a like every other week basis is clean my fans. I personally like using like an old pillowcase. I just put that pillowcase over the fan blades, and just so that way it can, you know, just keep all the dust bunnies in the pillowcase. And I also like to just start from the top on down, ending with like sweeping and mopping, just giving everything like a good dusting. And just being that it's still been pretty windy here, we are still, you know, getting a lot of dust. Even though I don't open my windows a whole lot, I do just tend to notice a lot of dust here. So I just want to be sure and get all of those spaces nice and tidied up. And on this particular day, it was the day after my birthday, so I definitely had more dishes than usual, just being that we did a lot of cooking and eating, you know, celebrating. So, oh my gosh, I think I loaded my dishwasher on this particular morning 2 times. Like, I unloaded it, loaded it back up, unloaded it, and then loaded it again after we had lunch. So it's just crazy. But anyway, I'm super grateful that we have those dishes, the dishwasher, and family to just be able to clean up after. One of the things or changes that I made to our home without spending any money was I rearranged the furniture that I had in my house. I added those 2 seating chairs into my family room just because it's such a long, kind of narrow space, and it's really hard for me to put any like bigger recliners or furniture like that in here, which is what I did have in here, and it was just not working. So I decided to move those 2 chairs that were in my sitting area or sitting room right when you walk into our home. I put them in our family room, and the space definitely seems to be working out better. And I put our recliner in our sitting area when you walk in, so I am definitely liking that a lot better. I even moved my popcorn machine into our garage, which I'm kind of sad because I really love popping popcorn, but you know, just with so many bigger pieces of furniture, it just kind of wasn't really working out. So I'm really happy with the way I've rearranged the furniture in our home. And yeah, as I mentioned, I was on probably like maybe going on to the second load of dishes in our dishwasher, but as I mentioned, I'm glad we have those dishes in the dishwasher to clean. But for my birthday, my mom made gorditas, and then I made New Mexico style tacos, so it was really yummy. And then my mom makes this amazing piquin chili salsa to go over, and it was so good. I really enjoyed myself. And then my daughter made me a lemon cheesecake, which is one of my favorites. I love pretty much any flavor of cheesecake. So she made that for me, and we enjoyed that after dinner, and it was just a really nice evening, nice birthday with just, you know, my family, close family, and my husband and kiddos. It was really great. Alright, my friends, so I'd like to ask a question, because I know there's a lot of different like opinions or maybe just thoughts on this, but as you can see, I do hand wash a lot of my dishes. There's a lot of things that I'm particular about putting in my dishwasher. One of the things that I also do is, like, after dinner time, most of the time, you know, my kids and of course myself and my husband, we will, you know, scrape off like the big chunks of food off of our plates, or if there's something stuck on, we will rinse our dishes off and then put them in the dishwasher. Are you one of those people, or are you the kind who just kind of like, if there's food on your plates or stuff like that, will you just put them in your dishwasher? Do you mostly put most of your dishes in the dishwasher? I don't know if I'm being like extra picky, or I don't know, I guess maybe I'm just afraid of like my dishes getting ruined or really sensitive. I don't know, but let me know what you guys do when it comes to dishes in the dishwasher and or hand washing them. Alright, so one of the other things is, as you guys can see, our kitchen is not done yet. We have not moved on to phase 2. It just seemed like the following week, I can't quite remember, maybe it was Memorial Day weekend, I can't quite remember, but I think at that point, you know, my husband was just kind of like going, and he wanted a break that week. And then the following weekend, our kiddos who live out of state came and visited us for our grandson's first birthday, so we had that going on. And then right after that, I cannot remember what happened or what was going on, but it has just been super busy. It just seems like, you know, and then with like Mother's Day, Father's Day, and then it was my husband's birthday and my birthday, and we were celebrating my grandson's birthday, so it just seemed like there was just so much going on. But I can hardly wait until we move on to phase 2, and then phase 3 would be like getting a new sink, a new faucet. We definitely need like a new garbage disposal, so I can hardly wait. Like, I'm just anticipating when we will even move on to phase 2 in our kitchen. But either way, like our countertops and stove and everything, we are definitely enjoying it. And yeah, we're really enjoying it. Our cabinets have held up really well. Of course, with a big family, I've had to wipe them down quite a few times already, so they're doing really well. And I recently, over the weekend, was able to get like our pull knobs for some of the cabinets, so I'll be installing those this week, the ones like around the stove, and then I'll move on to the other ones. But yeah, definitely enjoying it. Everything's holding up really well, and I can hardly wait to finish up. Alright, my friends, so I have a question to ask you. Do you all clean out your refrigerator and pantry like once a week, once every 2 weeks? I might have asked this before, but for me, I definitely try to get around to it once a week, especially the day before our trash pickup for, like if there were any leftovers. Sometimes our sons, they meal prep and maybe they didn't eat their lunch and they brought it back, or just like extra meals, just kind of like that, stay in, like past their due date or something like that. So I definitely always try to clean out my refrigerator, like I said, at least the day before trash pickup day, so that way that food's not sitting in the trash can. And yeah, just cleaning those two out, my pantry and refrigerator. I definitely needed to do that. And then what I've been doing with our freezer is I'm keeping like our weekly supply of like meat in there, and so I was just getting our meat of what we use for the week from our overflow freezer in the garage. And I just needed to also take inventory of what I had, because I was pretty sure that I was needing to go and do some more like bulk buying, just to stay caught up. I mean, just with everything going on, we're still not too sure how everything's panning out, and so I just wanted to also see what I had and didn't have, what I needed to stock back up on. So yeah, that's what I was doing. And then eventually I end up just taking out my notepad, writing down what I need to get in this next upcoming week from Sam's Club. So yeah, let me know, do you all do that weekly, bi-weekly? How do you go about like keeping track of what your like your grocery needs are for the week? seeing that big jar of artichokes on my counter is making me think of this amazing artichoke dip that I make. And one of my coworkers, she's such a sweetheart, she gave me that artichoke dip recipe. It's quite easy. I believe you just need the artichoke hearts, Parmesan cheese, mayonnaise, and then I think you can also add in like some green chili peppers to it, but it's super easy and it is amazing. I will definitely have to get around to making that on like a Cook and Clean with me for you all. You will love it, and I believe you can even put it in the crock pot or oven. So let me know if you all would like to have that recipe. I would definitely love to share it with you all. It's really great for like parties, or maybe just like a Friday night if you're having a movie night, or even just to take to like a potluck. It's a really great dish, so I will definitely be sharing that recipe with you all soon. Alright, my friends, so I do thank you so much for joining me and watching this video today. I hope that it gave you all the motivation that you need to get your home nice and tidied up for the week. And if you're new here, I definitely love it if you subscribe to my channel. You'll also want to be sure to turn on those bell notifications so you won't miss my next video upload. And also, if you're not following me already, you can find me on Instagram at Spring Soulful Home. And again, thank you all so much for watching today. Your support means so much. You all have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye bye now.